Good afternoon. I'm Alexandra Klitina, journalist Kyiv Post. Today with us, journalist, political activist, captain of Armed Forces of Ukraine, Viktor Tregubov. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I would like to ask a few questions. What is going on the front right now? So today, Ukrainian army stepped back from Lysychansk. What's happening there at the moment?
Well, basically, yes, Ukrainian army had to left Lysychansk and Severodonetsk area just because the Russians create a huge advantage in quantity of their artillery, and we just cannot handle this artillery duel without heavy losses from Ukrainian side. As long as for Ukraine, the important thing is to keep the lives of its own citizens, to save the lives of its own citizens and of experienced fighters. It was more logical for us to leave the territory, but to save the regiments, to save fighters and so on. So now the situation is rather dramatic just because we have no amounts of artillery needed to stop Russian advance. Russia has a really big quantity of old Soviet-made but still rather effective on close distances artillery systems and ammunition for it. And for Ukraine, it's more complicated. Of course, we have a Lend-Lease program. Of course, we have a number of great Western types of artillery, but the number is still too low, actually. Just uncomparably low if we compare with Russia. So that's our main problem for now. Russian combination of cheap drones and big amounts of old Soviet artillery for now is a game breaker for them, and we still haven't found a cure for this disease. So for now, that's how it is.
But do you think the future supplies of weapons by US Lend-Lease will change the situation?
I sincerely hope so, but for that we need to really increase the amount. This is not a question of nomenclature, really, because the weapons US already provided is good. Ukrainian soldiers already learned how to use them effectively, and there's no problem with them. However, there is problem in sheer numbers. United States, maybe even United States industry wasn't ready for such big artillery duels with Russian forces, and that's a problem for us because we still need something to break this system to stop Russian advance. However, in the recent few weeks, we got cool systems that can hit long beyond the front lines. That's good because we use it to destroy a number of Russian supply depots. And it really helped, but still it's more like causing Russian advance to be slower, but still cannot stop them at all.
But Ukrainian army has some successes. For example, we already captured the Snake Island, it's Ukrainian, and also it was a lot of messages in press today that Ukrainian army is very close to Kherson and going to liberate the city. Do you have any information about?
True, actually, yes, it's true about the Mini. Of course, we also used long-range artillery just to destroy every Russian facility on the island, and Russians had to retreat, and that's cool because it's strategic for us. It helps us to control the Western Black Sea and maybe to deblockade our international trade. That's really important, and it actually symbolizes that Russia lost any hope to capture Odessa or to try to make some advance in Odessa Oblast. That's cool. That's cool. That's good. However, in Kherson, yes, Ukrainians have our slow advance, but still slow and still not something actually that cannot be repelled. So yes, it's hard. Somewhere Russians use all their forces to push our lines back, and in some regions Ukrainians do pretty much the same. In Zaporizhia region, in the Kherson region, we are slowly but surely pushing them back.
But what is your projection about the war? What going to happen? Of course, we all hope that Ukraine will obtain victory. We know it. However, how long would it take? What do you think?
Well, I cannot be sure here because we cannot actually know really many things. We cannot know how severe is damage for Russian economy. We cannot know how severe is damage to Russian politics and morale for now. We cannot actually know many things about readiness of Western countries to provide more weapons for Ukraine. We cannot actually predict the results of elections in a number of Western countries that can actually influence our war, sadly. As for me, any person who will answer the question how long will war takes is just a liar here, just because there is too many aspects we cannot know for now, too many things that can change in the next weeks or months. That's all.
Yeah, we all expect positive changes because weapons coming from the West, and hopefully Russian forces will be stopped in the East. But what is, on your opinion, the probability that Russian or Belarusian forces will attack Kiev?
I suppose it's low. Our chief of our intelligence service, Mr. Budanov, recently gave an interview and also told us that the possibility for now is not so big, just because Russians have no so many troops in Belarus, and Belarusian forces itself haven't recently formed any. How should I put it in English? Formed any units for specifically for attacking Ukrainian territory. When they will try to do that, we will see that because you need to change your supply lines. You need to create field hospitals. You need to create a separate supply depots close to Ukrainian border, and that's actually pretty obvious things that every intelligence, including Ukrainian intelligence, will notice. So for now, no, but in some perspective, maybe.
Okay, thank you for this interview, and have a good luck. Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.